always planned we'd have 4, and then when we had Imogen,
they were like, no more.
Yeah.
Was there an age we weren't close, and do you feel like we've got a deeper bond now? What about another name, in case I use that and I've got to cut it out now? Initial reaction to me being pregnant. How will we manage the distance when baby is here? Hello, beautiful honeys.
Hi.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name's Imogen.
And this is Mum.
And today we had the baby shower. We filmed the baby shower today, didn't we? We had a nice day.
It was lovely.
So if we look tired and we're going to relax on the bed, then just chill with us.
I thought I was actually looking all right,
Yeah,
actually, baby girl.
no, we've just been lying like this, haven't we?
We've been getting worse and worse. I'd be like down here.
Mum's been, yeah, I've been like this, I've been like that.
I've got shin pain.
Yeah. So today, me and Mum are going to be answering questions that you sent to my Instagram. I just wanted to get my mum's, you know, different things that about pregnancy, talking about me having a baby, talking about becoming a grandma for the first time.
Are you pregnant?
Oh my God, did you not know?
Too many donuts.
Someone keeps saying to me, actually, someone keeps saying, feels like the longest pregnancy anyone's ever had. I'm like, really?
They are sometimes.
They are 9 months.
Yes, exactly. It's
over,
like a year.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys sent in loads of really nice questions about what we want to pass on to baby girl, different morals, different things, how it's brought us closer, or if it's not brought us closer. So yeah, I'm going to go in with the questions. Here we go. Where are they? Because I can't find them. Okay, here we go. How excited are you, Mum, to become a grandmother?
So excited. I can't wait.
You're going to be amazing.
I love it. I'm just looking forward to being able to see the next generation, and then to see how different I'm going to be as a grandma as opposed to a mum.
Yeah.
So that responsibility, but that very protective instinct, because I'm very like that anyway. So that very much like seeing what she looks like, what genes she's going to have, how she's going to look, and how her character's going to be.
And also, Mum is so maternal.
Yeah.
You're so maternal.
Yeah.
Like, you would want to hold any baby anywhere, wouldn't you? So it's now going to be like, actually, she came from your eggs.
I know.
Like, that's crazy.
I can't wait. I just can't wait to help you and be a mum there that, you know, I didn't really have. So it's just going to be so nice to be able to go, you have a sleep, let me take her for a walk.
I know, I'm so lucky.
And then everyone's going, is that your child?
Yeah, like, you'll love it. Exactly. I said to Dad, you could probably pick some women up.
Oh, that was
walk
good,
around the park.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, finally, yeah. Get Dad settled down. But I really think that Mum's just going to be absolutely amazing. Because I know what a mum she was to me, but I know as a grandma, like I was saying to you earlier, I don't have that relationship with my grandparents where I'm like, oh my God, my grandparents. I don't have any granddads. I only have my grandma, but we only saw her as we got older, didn't we? So, and Spencer adores his grandparents as if they're his parents. So I know that our children are going to absolutely love their grandparents. What sort of grandma do you think you'll be?
I think I don't mind being called grandma either, so I'm not, because I think it's quite nice as trying to be sort of hip and trendy and being.
I think that was actually one of the questions, like, what do you want to be called?
Well, yeah, and that doesn't bother me either. And I think baby girl will decide. You know, we might say, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that.
Yeah.
But she'll decide. But basically, I think I'll be the sort of grandma that is a bit like I am as a mum now, really. I'm quite soft but guiding, so I'll be sort of like, I will always protect
soft
her.
touch, though.
I'll be the soft one that gives her little treats when perhaps I shouldn't be, or so you can have that. But I'd also be the one that's very protective over her, and probably overprotective because I'm like that with my children, but very much like guide her so she knows what's right and wrong, and morals and thank yous and please, and I'm quite spiritual as well, so I'd like her to have all that side of things.
I'm so glad you're going to be like that, because I really, really want to pass on to our children the morals I was given from my parents, and that's something that I really stand so strongly by. Like, even though I was naughty as a child, I was so polite, wasn't I, to everyone's parents. Mum and Dad would pick me up and be like, oh, has she been all right? Like, is she okay? Like, she's a dream.
But then I'd be this psycho grandma at the playground if anyone takes her on.
Good.
I'd be like, that's my granddaughter.
Fire.
Yeah, I have got the fire side.
Good. I love that, Mum. Okay, here we go. If you could pick one name for baby girl, Mum, what would it be?
Adora.
Yeah, you love that name. I love that name. I saw a little girl on Instagram actually called Adora.
Adora.
I adore her.
Yeah, and it just sounds nice with the surname Adora Horton.
Yeah, it does.
It's just, and
when you put it out there now, Mum,
what it means, you know, the way it means, what it means is just so.
It is stunning.
It's such a nice meaning.
What about another name in case I use that and I've got to cut it out now?
Darcy.
Darcy, you love the name Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy's
very
lovely.
Posh, Darcy.
Yeah,
Darcy Bustle.
Darcy Horton.
Yeah, lovely. It's a nice last name, isn't it?
It is a nice name. It goes with everything.
Yeah, it does.
A bit like my surname.
Yeah.
Let's not even go on that one.
Deadman. Okay, here we go. What do you think of our baby girl's name that we've come up with?
It's beautiful.
Okay,
I think
good.
it's perfect,
Yeah.
and it's just really nice, and it's unusual, and that's nice.
And it's meant to be for her.
And it's for her, yeah. And she's gonna love it.
She loves her grandma
And I've already got an abbreviation of it, and she's going to love that too.
Yeah, I know. You will just abbreviate things.
Yeah.
It's the same as the whole grandma thing. I think you would be a grandma. You wouldn't be a nan or a nanny.
No.
Because I don't have any nan or nanny. Like grandma's very much. I'm a grandma.
Yes.
She already wants to be called Gigi.
She's so dramatic.
Will baby
Doesn't
girl
come at
call
all
me
from our
Gigi?
family.
Will she call me Gigi?
But I was speaking to
Great grandma, I
Leslie
guess.
earlier when we were at the baby shower, and I said, to be honest, Leslie, whatever baby wants to call me, if it's like a little, she's like Grammy or whatever.
Well, we call Mum Mimi.
Yeah.
So you might be Grand Mimi.
Yeah. She might
never
want to call me
know.
Grand Mimi.
Okay. I'm going to lie back, Mum, sorry.
So
what
am
was
I.
your initial reaction to me being pregnant?
Oh, you saw it, didn't you, on the thing? I was just so happy and
Shocked.
shocked. Yeah, completely shocked, and sort of really.
Because she wants us to get a dog for so long.
So I thought maybe they should just substitute with the dog at the
Yeah.
moment. So I was shocked because I thought, wow, I'm still quite young. It's nice to be, not too old. And
Oh, she loves it.
so yeah, I was really shocked but happy, ecstatic, absolutely over the moon.
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
I remember you
Really
cried,
happy.
and then you were like, oh my God, wow. Because she's so maternal, you were like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah,
it
and a
feels
little
like-
bit of not jealousy. Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit like you wanted
a little
another
bit
baby.
of like, I wish I could.
But you wanted another girl if you were to have another baby,
Oh
didn't
God,
you?
yeah.
So then now we're having a little girl.
Look at me,
It's
the crowd, the thing when I was being quite
I know.
psycho. It's a girl, it's a girl.
It's crazy.
I
Because
know.
you and Spencer were the only people that said we were having a girl.
I know, and the reason I was more excited, I think, is because I always loved having a son. I always wanted a son first. I was really pleased I got it the way I did because I got boy, girl, boy, girl.
She's saying hello to Grandma.
She's saying hello. And I really thought I'd want a boy first for Imogen, but there was something about I wanted another girl, another daughter type, like granddaughter.
Yeah.
And so I just think, and all the clothes you can buy them.
I
and
know.
the sweet little things they do. And yeah.
All we wanted was healthy, happy, but the fact that we got
Especially with all the history of Spencer not having a girl
I
in the
know.
family, that was even more exciting.
and incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miracle.
But whatever we have, I'm grateful
Twins
for.
next, please.
Oh, all right. I'll
Just
put
put
it
that
on the
one out.
list. I'll put that one out there. We don't have twins in our family, though, do we?
Somewhere in the generation. But
Dad's.
Spencer. Yeah, there
Dad's
was on his
side, but it
mum.
doesn't ever come from anything from me. It comes from Spencer, doesn't it?
Not necessarily, but then it's got to start from somewhere, hasn't it?
Yeah,
you never
that's
know
true.
further back in the generations.
Yeah, I feel like
beyond.
twins are quite common now,
I
in an
love
amazing way.
Yeah.
Was there an age we weren't close, and do you feel like we've got a deeper bond now?
Probably 17, 16, 17.
Yeah, when you and Dad started divorce, well,
Yeah,
it was the divorce.
Sort of that age, yeah, 15, 16. We weren't close at
I
all.
got too involved with it. I got, as children do, it was just one of those ones where this was nothing to do with you and Dad, but at some points I did get pulled into sort of this chess piece game.
Which parents
And
do.
because my older brother was sort of more away from it, could go away to uni and do those things, I felt like I got even more intense with it, and it consumed all of us. It was horrible, and
was consuming.
we lost time, but we're making up for it, and I feel like we're closer. I feel like we're going to be even closer when she's here.
Yeah, definitely.
I do. I feel like when I give birth, and when you're there after it, and I'm going through all the things you went through, because pregnancy's been amazing. I'm so grateful, but there are going to be hard struggles that I'm going to need you the most for.
Yeah, and then you'll go, wow, I didn't really realise how hard that was at times for Mum.
Yeah.
Because when you have her there, you'll be like, wow, this isn't as straightforward as it
No.
all seems, and it's all different for every mother and every child, and so then it's sort of
I think it's important that we do share that, because I think there are times where, I was saying on another video earlier, we're so passionate, like super passionate. My family are very fiery, loving, intense, hyper emotional. We're not the stereotypical family that I think,
aren't we really,
yes,
in our emotions?
yes.
Quite sort of,
yeah, and
it's
I
the
feel
creative
like,
side, because we're quite theatrical.
yeah,
We're
and
sort of
stereotypical as I know this
creative.
sounds bad, and this is really me talking rubbish, but stereotypically as English people, we're quite cold in this country. Not everyone.
We have got a lot of mixed blood, so I
But
think
my
that makes
family
us-
is the opposite. We all cry. We're all intense, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not pure English people
No.
though. Well, if you look at every English person, everyone's got a mix of blood.
I wouldn't
We've got
change it for the world though, because I think
No.
I would rather
I'd
not
rather
have
be
a
me.
coasting. Yeah.
I'd rather be the person that's
Yeah.
real and honest. Someone
Yeah.
said that to me once. Said, "What I like about you is you're real," and I think it's about being real, isn't it? It's about being supportive to one another, and just being a nice human being and going through this planet and this time we have on this earth as remembering to be a nice
agree.
person. What's the point of being nasty to each other? There's no.
And I'd rather have our relationship than a relationship. This isn't me being on it horrible to anyone else, but a relationship that just sort of coasted and was, because we have such an intense love. We do.
Yeah.
The way I love my family is unlike any other. I genuinely feel like that. I know that loads of people feel that way, but even Spencer said when he met my family, he was like, "This is like another level of love and intensity, and he said, I feel so lucky to be part of it.
Yeah.
Because mine and Spencer's family are so polar opposite in amazing ways, but we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they
Yes,
they
they
love
love-
you, like even when they're at the baby, like they love how we're so over the top and like that, don't they?
And they're just quietly different, aren't
Yeah.
they? Which is nice. There's no right and wrong with any of it. And
No.
I think that's a nice balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a nice balance with the two families.
Yeah. Sorry, we're lying down. We're knackered, angels.
Yeah.
Have we had similar pregnancies? Yes.
Yeah, probably we have actually.
Yeah, Dad said I'm holding her the way you held Jacob. You were all bump and just front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have. And
Definitely. I remember when I told you when I was 12 weeks pregnant, and I said to Dad, and I asked you, I was like, what was mum pregnancies like? And I said, did she feel nauseous in the first 12 weeks? And then it completely went away, but she never had sickness. You had the exact same.
I did actually.
I never had the sickness. I just felt nauseous. I'd eat. I still feel okay, but everything would make me. I'd be like, get that away from me now.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I was from the back. You wouldn't even think I was pregnant.
No.
Yeah. So.
But your pregnancies with Hugo and Freya were different, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Hugo was harder.
Yes. Yes, it was actually, because I got a lot of different complications with Hugo.
But with Jacob, you felt fine, amazing. With me, you
Yeah,
felt
Jacob.
amazing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Both of you. Yeah. So it was. I was a lot younger as well, like you. Though I was
Yeah.
in my 20s, and then obviously had.
But
Jacob.
you loved being pregnant.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did like it. Yeah,
So I feel like we have had similar pregnancies.
Yes, we have. Very
Yeah.
much.
What would you say is the difference, if you had to say a difference? You had very active babies. She's very active, like moving
I
a
don't
lot.
think there is any difference really. I think
No.
all the symptoms you've said. I think it's just.
I genuinely feel like I carried like you. Mum, Dad said that.
Yeah, you have. I
Yeah.
think exactly the same. And
How lucky am I? I'm very
and
grateful.
I felt quite happy through my pregnancy as well, like you did. I didn't have too many, you had ups
Didn't
and
feel
downs. but-
tired.
No, I didn't feel tired. Loved it. Loved being pregnant.
Yeah, loved your body,
Yeah.
loved your bum.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think very similar.
Wow. What traits have I got from you, and what do you hope I pass from me to baby?
Probably like our exuberant personalities
Yeah.
are very real.
Oh yeah.
Say what we think. Sometimes it gets us into
Talkative,
trouble.
over the top with
Yeah,
people.
just
People person.
Yeah, people person. Just being nice, being
Yeah.
kind, and
I think the traits I've got from you are really loving. Mum guilt, even when I wasn't a mum.
oh yes, I had that.
Wasn't
sadly.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the exact same.
Yeah.
Caring too much.
Yes,
But-
over caring, over worrying.
Yeah,
Maybe
over
not have
worrying.
that one.
But also, yeah, okay, we don't hope she
You
gets
don't
that.
want that. You don't want to be over
Be
worrying.
like Daddy.
Yes.
And don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, just be chilled.
Yeah.
Because we are a bit neurotic.
She's really going for it.
She's loving it.
She loves Grandma's voice. Yeah, I feel like I've got those traits from you. Like, we're very emotional, very loving, cuddly,
Yes.
really touchy-feely.
I know Spencer said that
soft.
today. She
He
loves
loves
cuddles.
it.
She
Yeah,
loves
but he
cuddles.
loves it.
I know.
He loves
I
being
always love
cuddled.
cuddles. One of my friends used to say to me, I love a cuddle. I was like, I do love cuddles.
I've got so many traits from you. If you actually think about it, I have got so many traits from you. The way I am with people, the way I perform, the way I love dancing, singing, acting, all those things.
know.
I am so similar to you, but then if you take me apart, I'm similar to Dad.
Yeah, it's
Aren't
weird,
I?
Isn't it? It's so strange. That's what we see what baby girls like
I
then.
know.
Wonder whose
And
traits
she's a
she's gonna
complete
have.
split. I think
She
she's
might
going to be
be.
calm like her dad.
Yeah, but she might have it. It's like Freya, isn't it? She's got the split.
Yes.
She's got the calmer side like Pete,
She
the sort of
has.
quiet side, but then she's got the very creative
So she's
side.
50% like me, because I'm not like Pete.
Yes.
She's so like me so much of the time as
Because
well.
even Susie said that. She's got the very sort of, calming, can be sort of
Yeah.
just quietly away. But then she can
Depending
be...
when who's she's around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
She adapts very well,
Yeah,
Freya.
she does, doesn't she?
She
That's part of all of
adapts.
us, though. I think we're all a bit like that.
But she's always adapted. She
Yes.
went to people's houses. She was adapted.
Yeah.
Wasn't she? The way she'd sleep.
Yeah.
She was your best sleeper.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. So obviously, that's nothing to do with Dad. That's to do with Pete.
Yeah.
Because that's the only difference that Freya has.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. How will we manage the distance when baby is here?
Easily. I'll
Yeah.
just be down on that road on
It's
Fridays.
an hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half. It's nothing. It's I'd be on the road. It doesn't bother me. I quite like driving down.
And maybe we're moving towards a time when Mum will, take early retirement. That's what we're saying. We're putting it out there.
Yeah, put the early retirement. Then I can
Yeah.
afford to be down more.
And also, I'm really lucky that Mum lives in the New Forest, because I feel like she's going to be able to grow up around all these animals and have the
Yeah,
difference of
she'll have a
the hustle and
difference.
bustle here, and then the calmness out there. And she'll love to go there and see. Do you know what the Italians? When I lived with them in London, they called their grandma Nonna. I quite like that.
Nonna. That's
She goes to see Nonna.
Nonna.
I like Nonna or Nonni and Nonno.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet. We'll have one of those then.
We'll manage it amazingly fine. I think that
Yeah.
we're going to see each other a lot more.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
I'll just be down more hands-on and helping, but not the interfering grandma. I'm not an interfering grandma.
No, but like when Mum has been staying here, obviously she hasn't been able to now, but Mum will do my washing, she'll help me out, and it's like those luxuries you didn't have. Yeah, look. But you do.
I'm joking.
You did.
I did that face for a little
But
like.
you did. Like she'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I've woken up at 8 and she'll be downstairs already done 2 loads.
Yeah.
Like you're
No,
just.
I don't mind doing all that. I've always been a hard worker, so
Yeah.
I don't mind it takes the burden off you. I don't mind what it, you know, I'm not sort of...
It's a natural instinct that you don't do it because
But I'm not an interfering mother either. I would never be the one like some mother-in-laws where they think they know everything and they just want to be in their face all the time. And I don't get jealous of other people seeing the granddaughter or, oh, why haven't I been invited down? I'll just be inviting myself down.
You won't be not invited down to your grandma.
No, I know. I'll just be coming and you'll be coming to mine whenever and we'll just do it. We'll work it and it'll work out.
It'll be fine. Yeah. I wish she was closer, of course.
Yeah, I do.
That's fine.
But it will be fine.
Yeah.
It will be fine.
Lessons and advice your mum taught you that you'll pass on to baby girl. Okay, never go to bed on an argument. Mm-hmm. That's what you've always taught me. Yeah. That's mine and Spencer's thing in our relationship. You always said, never go to bed on an argument. Lessons and manners are key. Yeah. Manners are key. I hope she is whoever she wants to be and does whatever she wants to do, and I will support her in every endeavour she has. But I really hope she has a good moral compass and she's polite. That's all. And
also just praising others when they don't necessarily give you that praise. Yeah. It was something I used to say to you when girls were bitchy and in the theatre world, and I'd say, you said, but they never say I'm good. And I said, but it doesn't matter, be better than them.
I know, but everyone always would be like, honestly, I'd be backstage at my ballet competitions and I'd be going to everyone, you did amazing. And everyone would be like, this girl. I know. Because I was just so over the top.
Because the parents teach them all to be backstabbing and saying, don't tell everybody.
True, you've always taught me to be complimentary. Yeah. I am so complimentary about people.
Have the higher ground. Even sometimes when it's saying sorry and you don't necessarily think you should be saying sorry, sometimes it's just better to have that sort of feeling of, I don't know, it's about the sort of just being able to go, let it go.
And you also taught me don't let your things you go through make you bitter towards other people. So if I ever saw someone else being bullied, Mum always told me and my older brother and my little brother and Freya, you back that person up.
Yes.
You're not a standby, you're not a sheep.
No,
do not be a sheep.
Right, yeah.
Be yourself. Because Spencer even admits that was the one thing he hated about the fact when he was younger, he was a sheep. And he says, I really hope she's not. No. Because I shouldn't have been a sheep. He's a lion, he's amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's very good.
Okay, I got lots of lessons and advice I got from Mum. What was baby Imogen like? You can be honest. You can be completely honest.
She was beautiful. She still is beautiful.
Oh no.
But she had this.
No, but I mean, be honest.
She had this. She was obviously, I thought Jacob would be jealous of her, but I think it was the other way around. She was totally jealous of Jacob. She was just, I'm here. She came out. We always planned we'd have 4, and then when we had Imogen,
they were like, no more.
Ben went, no way.
Really?
No way. Because you were just so, and I don't think
so attention seeking.
I don't think it was all your fault, because at the time I was going through I was probably having still a bit of postnatal depression from carrying Jacob and what I was going through then, and we had lots of renovation stuff going on, and I was trying to tell people that I wasn't feeling very great, but I carried on and had Imogen. So in some ways, Imogen, I could have been carrying you and having you at that time when I was not in a very good place myself. So in some ways, looking back at that, you probably picked up on that stress and stuff. So, and I was all very new to having 2 very young children under the age of 3 and had no real role models to help me be a parent. So it was all very much like Ben and I working it out as we went. And we did very good. We did marvellous, really.
You did amazingly. I honestly, even Spencer says this, and he's not even grown up with me. He says your parents are superhuman. What you went through as kids, like honestly, I'm not just saying this. You 2 could write books on things you went through and how you brought me and my siblings up. We're all the same. Freya, Hugo, Jacob, me. We are all the same morally, emotionally, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are. Yeah. And you instilled that on us. We were polite children. I might have been naughty. I was cheeky. Yeah. I was naughty. But like things like, I wasn't naughty for other people, just for you, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's always me.
You and Mum, you and Dad. Yeah. I was naughty for Dad. Didn't he call you up and be like, you need to come home?
All the time when I was at work. I can still remember the conversations. But I think when you were very little, you were just very active, on the go. You just rushed through everything.
Really early, didn't I?
You walked. You were so funny because you had hardly any hair and you were just toddling around in a dress, walking when you were this tiny little thing. I can still see it just before Christmas,
9 months.
Just before 9 months, and you were just like, I want to be everywhere. I want to do everything, and that made me what you were led to do.
Yeah.
Hence doing YouTube, hence dancing and performing. You just wanted it. You were in the world. I'm here and I'm going to make everybody know I'm here.
I wish I wasn't like that with Jacob, because growing up he's such an amazing brother. But we got closer. We got closer as we got older, much closer.
He didn't mind, I don't think.
No, he didn't, because he was so shy.
Happy to be in the background. Some people are happy to be in the background. Let somebody else steal the show for a bit and then they do it in a different way.
I would put on all these talent performances. I didn't sleep though, did I?
No. You had to have a bottle till you was 6. I kept giving you a bottle at night till you was 6
God,
with
did
milk.
I?
Mulk. Called you
and
mulk.
My chicken.
And your chicken.
I wish I'd kept chicken because I would have given it to her.
Chicken? Is that your cushion?
Cushion cover from Avondale. It was absolutely awful.
I can't remember
I
it.
know.
I remember
Okay.
being a chicken.
What will Imogen be like as a mummy, do you think?
Very caring, probably an over worrier,
Oh, God.
probably a little bit neurotic, slightly. But I think you'll
I won't
adore
show her, though.
No, you won't show her, but you'll adore her and you'll be a good mum. I'm sure you'll be a
Yeah.
perfect mum.
Yeah.
And you've got a good support network. You've got Spencer,
Yeah,
who's going to be brilliant.
true.
So that always helps, having
Yeah.
someone that's...
I will over worry, and I will probably
over-worry.
over care.
Yeah, you'll adore her and you won't
Yeah.
stop looking at her. And you probably won't sleep because you just watch her all the time.
I know.
But yeah, you'll be a great mum. You'll be a
Thanks,
great
Mummy.
mum.
Okay, what's the biggest change you've seen in me over the year?
Just maturity, really, growing up into a
Yeah.
woman. Just that, you know, because they do actually say no one's really grown up and mature properly till they're 25. So I think, and I really believe that now when you look back at it, because
Yeah,
people,
true.
you know, you clash with your children because they think you're a parent, and you think you're wiser. In some ways we are, and sometimes we're not. And I think, you know, sometimes parents, we're hypocrites, but that's all about us learning. Just because the thing you have to learn is, and I think you didn't realise this as well, is just because you're a mum, you're still a human being with needs.
Yeah.
You're still a person.
Oh, we haven't even got the viewfinder out now. The camera died, but it's fine. What were we saying about? Yeah, I honestly thought you and Dad were these robots, and if they ever made a mistake, it broke my heart, didn't it? Not a mistake, just being normal.
Yeah.
Being normal and going through life. But you do, when you're younger, you do
Yeah.
think your parents are bionic.
And I think as parents, you don't understand why your children don't think like you. Like, I'm always like, you know, if I don't feel very well or I'm in pain, even my little children don't get it. And I think, why can't you think how I would want to think?
Because you're selfish when you're a child.
Yeah, but your brain doesn't work the same way. So we often do the same thing of thinking, why are you not thinking like me? And it's like, well,
That's a
because
good
I
bit of
wouldn't.
advice then for me.
Yeah, you've got to realise
Understand
that,
that when she's not...
A lot of fathers do it. A lot of fathers are like, well, he should be like this because this is how I think it. And you think, but they don't. And there's so much psychology on it.
Our brain's not fully developed.
It isn't. It isn't until 25.
Yeah.
So,
and you haven't lived life.
No,
like, I
you've
can
got
only now understand
experiences.
what you went through as being a pregnant woman from being a
yes,
pregnant
you
woman.
have to take that journey
Yeah.
and have to experience that.
You can't expect an
So-
11-year-old to understand why you're
No.
feeling ill and you're tired.
Yeah.
They haven't been through the menopause.
And they don't get the thing of, well, if I help mummy, maybe she'd be less niggly or she'd be less tired.
I know, like I say to Freya and Hugo, please appreciate mum, because when I was younger, obviously I appreciated how amazing my parents were. Everyone would tell me how amazing my parents were every day, wouldn't they? All my friends would be like, God, you're so close as a family, all those things. But I always tell them, guys, it would be so easy if you just buttoned it and just said to mum, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because you know what, as a child...
It's so much easier for everyone, isn't
You used
it?
to say to me, play the game.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I couldn't play it, could I?
No.
Jacob was better at playing it. Jacob could do, he was better, so much better behaved than
Do you
me.
remember the blue sofa? Poor Jacob had to always pull that blue sofa up. That blue sofa with the big sheet thing that kept going in, you had to tuck it in. I said, Jacob, do the blue sofa.
Oh yeah, and it would all fall apart.
Blue sofa.
And
He
you sit on it,
hated
it would just come off.
He was so glad
Yeah.
when we had to, I said, put this blue
But I
sofa
wouldn't.
back.
Hugo's worse at playing the game. Freya's better.
Yes.
Freya's very good at sort of being a better behaved child. Me and Hugo were similar in the sense that when we were younger, when I was younger, and I look back now and think, oh my God, if I could have told younger Imogen, just shut up, just listen to them. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
Hugo
gonna
can't get that.
realise it even more with
Hugo
whatever
can't get that
child
either.
is the worst behaved. I will realise it more because I'll go, oh, just listen. Yeah, I'll say to Hugo, Hughes, you'd get in so much better good books with mum and dad if you just don't say that and just go along with it. Do what you got to do. They'll take you to football. They'll do this. But no.
Do you know the thing is though?
Why
I remember
do you
I
think
said
that is?
I think it's because you just don't
Headstrong.
You just don't get it. You just can't think on that level.
No.
You just cannot think on that level because you have no understanding of it until you get older. But I think I remember saying to Freya when we went swimming the other day, I said to her, I said, it's really strange. I said, because my foster mum, she said to me once, and it was a sort of reflection, and Freya said, did she apologise though? And I said, no. But she turned around to me one day and she went, I treat you the worst, but you do everything for me. And I was like, and that's what often happens when children really have hard times. They are amazing with their parents because it's like, and I used to think to myself, yeah, you do, but
And also, it's always the person. It's abuse.
it was abuse.
It's the parent
It was
that you
abuse.
also that's colder to you. You run to.
Yeah, because they always do that. They say
Yeah.
that. But
Like
you
when
don't-
I was younger, I was a lot closer to mum than I was to dad. And dad wasn't the dad he is now. He was so amazing, but he's more emotional now
Yeah.
and more like understanding of his emotions and release his emotions. The first time I ever saw him cry was when you gave birth to Hugo, and that was 11. I was 11.
Wow.
Never saw him ever show me any
I don't
emotion.
think you cry much with me either.
No, until you left him. Yeah, and I feel like unfortunately, you know, we learn these things as we get older and go through things. But you know, I feel. Look at her. She's going. Say hello to Grandma. Look at her here.
She's busy. You can feel it. She's excited. She probably thinks when you're going to eat. You've hardly eaten today.
I've eaten loads. Josh bought all those chocolate thingies.
It's not about chocolate, it's about healthy stuff.
I'm going to go get food. I know.
Yeah, she needs some food. She might be saying I'm hungry.
I do eat a lot.
Oh, good.
But I just felt, it was picky stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't stuff that I really, I couldn't have a meal.
No.
Could you?
Nice,
what
though.
did you have? Cheese and crackers?
Cheese and crackers. I'm going to get probably something on the way home.
Yeah, but vegan cheese and gluten-free crackers isn't the most exciting.
No, was it vegan cheese?
My cheese was up the top.
I was going to say.
And it wasn't very nice.
Wasn't it?
Smoked Gouda.
Ours was nice.
Gouda.
Gouda.
Well, good for you.
Sorry.
Good for you. Gouda for you. What was I saying about Dad and you? About being emotional? I've completely forgot, Mum.
Oh, just about, that's the foggy brain. Just about the fact that Dad was.
Yeah, and I
now
always
he's
used to
more
look for Dad to tell me how amazing I was,
Oh,
even though Mum would tell me how amazing I was all the
That was
time.
never good enough.
No, because he'd tell Mum, he'd say, she was amazing at ballet today, but he wouldn't tell me because of his own childhood.
They affect us, don't they?
Yeah. And now he's emotionally unstable and just cries all the time.
And now I don't cry much. Well, I do actually. I
don't?
cry. I was saying that to Winnie today. I do cry, but mine's more of a private cry. I was crying yesterday, but I'm not one to cry at a time. I just sort of managed to hold things together and then I cry. Yeah.
You've gone through a lot, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's probably made you have to have a bit
and I have
more
a
of a
very
backbone.
different network now.
But we're very similar to how we were, like, when you were my age, you were the same as me.
Yes, always.
Crying all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Emotional wreck, sing songs, cry.
Yeah, listen to the
everything,
music,
cry.
Cry. All the time. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this with me and Mum, you sent so many questions in, but I feel like maybe we should do another one coming soon. So definitely let me know if you want me to do another video with Mum, because we love Mum on this channel. And I love you guys so much. Until next time, I love you and I'm going to leave you. Bye.